morning to each and every one of you. I'm Lawrence Ikalina and I am the Academic Supervisor for the Department of Hospitality Management of the University of San Agustin. So to give you an overview, the tourism and hospitality industry is actually the largest and fastest growing industry in the world. Again, I would highlight that if you're going to become a freshman in the programs, we really emphasize that this is the largest and fastest growing industry in the world. And just like what Sir Roy said a while ago, since this is the fastest and largest growing industry in the world, this means that opportunities are limitless. There are a lot of opportunities in this industry. We just want the right people who will be part of this industry. So to give you an overview of the presentation, I will be discussing to you, of course, the programs. I will be discussing to you our faculty, our community extension activities, our laboratories, of course, our student activities, and finally, our successful alumni. So I am hoping that the stories or the current state of our alumni will inspire you to really and motivate you to really be part of the hospitality and tourism industry with the University of San Agustin. So first, I will be discussing with you the programs of the university. Actually, the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management program was established last 2001, and we have already produced 16 batches already. For the Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management program, we were established last 2003, and we have already produced 13 batches. So BS Hospitality Management came in first. Our former college was the College of Liberal Arts, Sciences, and Education. But sometime in 2012 or 2013, we were transferred in the College of Management and Accountancy, now College of Commerce. So just a little backgrounder about the programs. Ma'am Haya mentioned in the video presentation that we also offer certificate in culinary arts. Yes, that is true. But for the meantime, for academic year 2020-2021, we opted not to offer the certificate in culinary arts. That is a program under TESDA. And the University of San Agustin is one of the few schools in the Visayas area that offers certificate in culinary arts in the Western Visayas region. We did not offer it yet for the meantime because their laboratory is extremely extensive. It's very, very extensive. That's why it really needs physical interaction. So we could not opt to have the laboratory of CCA for virtual. But for BS Hospitality Management and BS Tourism Management, for the second semester of this academic year, all of their laboratories are virtual laboratory classes. So I'll give you an insight later or what do we do during our laboratory or our laboratory facilities. Next, we are up for our PACUCOA Level 1 remote virtual accreditation this coming April 19 to 20, meaning when you are going to be part of the university next academic year 2021-2022, the programs are already accredited by an external accrediting body, which makes the program more competitive and more appealing to the masses. So this is one of my advice to you, future freshmen of the university, future comerciantes. You look for a program, or when you enroll in a particular program of a university, you make sure that they are accredited by external accrediting agencies. Because what does this mean? This means that these programs are already at par internationally or nationally with the standards of other universities, national or abroad. So we are up for our PACUCOA Level 1 accreditation this coming April. I could really feel for you, freshmen. Why? Tentative freshmen, you know why? Because I could relate, because at that time when I'm going to become freshman, I was also indecisive of what I'm going to take in college. So if you are still that person who does not know what path really is for you, if you become part of the hospitality and tourism industry, I tell you and I assure to you, you are really on the right path. Again, limitless opportunities and life-changing opportunities will really be available for you once you become part of the industry. I myself is an alumnus of the university. I graduated Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management in the university last 2016. And I could say that my parents did not make the right, did not, did the right choice in enrolling me in the University of San Agustin. Next, here are some of our partner communities. I'm sure that you are curious about this. These are only some of our partner communities here in Western Visayas and in the Philippines. So, of course, we have Courtyard by Marriott Iloilo, we have Richmond Hotel. Basically, the big hotels in Iloilo City are our partner establishments. We also have partner establishments in Boracay. So, for example, Discovery Shores Boracay, Henan Resort in Boracay, is also our partner community. Dr. Henry O. Chusoy is one of our benefactors, and he has a hotel in Boracay Island, and he is also our partner establishment or company. The big three airline companies in the Philippines are also our partner companies. So we have Philippine Airlines, Cebu Pacific, and AirAsia. Personally, I had my internship during my college years at Philippine Airlines. So it was really a transformative experience because you get to apply the learnings or the theories you had inside the four walls of your classroom into actual practical reality. So rest assured that when you are going to enroll in the university, you are going to be deployed in these partner companies. We also have one of our partner companies in Metro Manila is Astoria Plaza in Ortigas as well. So those are just some of our partner companies. Next, for our faculty members of the Department of Hospitality Management, here are the faculty members. It is with great pride that I introduce them to you. We have Ma'am Gemno Abonato, Sir Marjo Carl Anacan, Ma'am Jeza Jane Frio, Ma'am Luisa Goles, Ma'am Sheila Gumapak, yours truly, Ma'am Charmaine Lynn Magapan, and Ma'am Aima Carmela Monteblanco. So if you could notice, all of our faculty members of the Department of Hospitality Management are 100% master's degree holders and 100% TESDA national certificate holders as well. So in our faculty profile, we have a very strong faculty profile because all of us are master's degree holders. And mind you, the 7 of us are also taking higher postgraduate studies. The 6 of us are taking our doctoral degree in Doctor of Management, and 1 faculty member is taking her Bachelor of Laws in the university. So all of us are not just teaching, but at the same time, we're also studying and students as well. So rest assured that you are with the right hands and competitive hands when you enroll in the university. Next, for our community extension, I believe that this was already highlighted in the video Kagina, but I would like to reiterate. If there's one thing that makes the University of San Agustin or the Augustinian education different from the rest of the institutions in the Philippines, it's because we really make sure that we integrate the core Augustinian values of Unitas, Caritas, and Veritas to our students. Until they die, until their deathbeds, they will remember those 3 core Augustinian values of Unitas, Caritas, and Veritas. And we integrate as early as freshmen, we integrate these core values to our students by exposing them or by immersing them into community extension activities. So I'll show you some of the photos or community extension activities that we have in the department so far. So this is an example. This is a community extension activity last academic year 1920. This was held in Barangay Nabitasan in Leganes. So this was spearheaded by our Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management students. As you can see in the picture, they initiated or they put up a one-day program wherein mothers and children, they teach them how to do their table skirtings, you know, the basics of food and beverage and hospitality. They teach them how to do table skirting, floral arrangement, and so on. And if you could see the smiles of our faculty members, our students, and our partner community. Next example of our community extension activity, this is from the former batch, or the previous batch of BS Tourism Management 4th year. This is in their ecotourism subject, which was still in Barangay Nabitasan, Leganes. They conducted a survey for the locality to become an ecotourism attraction. So these are our students. So they were immersed and had a one-on-one conversation, a close conversation with the locals, because that's one of the essence of tourism and hospitality, making sure that the locals are part of the plan. And this is another community extension activity. This was still last academic year. This was our Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management second year students. This was in Balay Dalayunan in Lapus, Iloilo City. So as you can see, initially we had a talk with the student leaders or representatives, had a talk with the representatives of Balay Dalayunan, these boys from Balay Dalayunan. And, they had an up-close conversation of what is life for these boys. So when I read the reflection notes of my students after the community extension activity, they will always say that community extension activity is always an eye-opener for them, because it's not just they're studying about IATA codes or the major capitals of the world, the airport codes. They're not just studying that, but they are also exposed to, more impactful activities such as this, such as these activities. So that's it. So for our laboratories, it is with great pride. Ma'am Haya knows this, and the rest of the peer team knows this. It is with great pride that the university is currently one of our recently big investments by the university is our Dr. Henry O. Chusoy International Center. And this is, to tell you, my dear students, this is a 7-story building which has 50 rooms. So we have an executive room, a barcada room, we have a double twin room, a standard room. So all types of room, we have that. Again, the purpose of this is we want to bridge the gap between principle or between theory and practice, because we really want our students to be exposed so that when they graduate, they are not new to the facilities. They are not new to use this type of equipment. So we have also a laundry area with our industrial washing machine and presser. We have a function hall. And I am hoping and praying that the video I attach here will play well, because as I tried it last night, it didn't played well, but I hope that this will. So this is only a very, very short video, a promotional video of the Dr. Henry O. Chuso International Center, so that you, our dear students, will have a glimpse. If you enroll in the university, this is where your money goes. So enjoy the Dr. Henry O. Chuso International Center, aka or also known as the Hotel Santa Monica. Welcome aboard the Department of Hospitality Management. Okay, so that's again our laboratory facility for the Department of Hospitality Management. That is the Dr. Henry O. Chuso International Center. Again, if you enroll in the university, these are the facilities that you are going to encounter. So it's not just all in the books. It's not just all in the four walls of your classrooms, but rather there will really be a bridge between principle and actual practice. Next, let me share with you some of our student activities in the Department of Hospitality Management. So these are only some because again, we don't have the luxury of time to share with everyone all of our activities, but these are the activities that our students are really expecting annually. So first we have for the BS Tourism Management, we have our Parade of Nations. The Parade of Nations is participated basically by our freshmen. This is their initiation rites in the Department of Hospitality Management. So they pick in their THM1 subject, in their macro perspective of tourism subject, they pick their nation. They pick their nation. They prepare the costume for that particular nation. They prepare a spiel for that particular nation, and then this is held in a public place before during the normal times. This one, the very recent one, was held last year or 2019 rather at Robinson's Place, Iloilo. So dito na sila nag-fashion show during that time. Again, this is their initiation rites because in the BSTM and the BSHM programs, bawal po ang mahiyain. So this is their initiation rite of exposing them to the public. So as you can see, we have Korean students as well. We have international students in our programs. Okay, hold on. Okay, so next, aside from the Parade of Nations, we also have our Parade of Regions. So the Parade of Regions is participated still by our freshmen. The Parade of Nations are all international countries. The Parade of Regions are all the regions of the Philippines. So they are, again, having their drawlats, fishbowl, and then they pick if they are going to be the Parade of Nation candidate or Parade of Region candidate. So isa na siya sa amon highlight every school year. Still, this is participated or held rather in malls as part of our marketing campaign as well. Next, we also have our visiting professor programs. So this is our very recent visiting professor program. This was last February 24. Our speaker was Dr. Benigno Glenn Ricaforte. He is a full professor at De La Salle College of St. Benilde in Manila, and he is also a book author. So if you have this mindset that only the 7 of us will be your professors for your entire stay in the university, you are wrong, because you will really be exposed to several professors outside the university in Manila, even international sometimes, because these people are very seasoned professors already in their field. So we have that. We also join major competitions. So for example, this is a Panay-wide Skills Olympiad facilitated or spearheaded by COREP. For this particular competition, the table napkin folding, we were the champion. The University of San Agustin was the champion for that. Another one, this was a table setting, themed table setting setup. This was still held last year before the lockdown. This was held at Robinson's Place, Pavia, and we were first placed among all competing schools in Panay. For the table napkin folding, we were the champion for all the competing schools in Panay. We also have, for the tourism management competition, the Iloilo Community College, Iloilo City Community College, the ICCC, annually invites us to join their tour guiding competitions. And they are now on their 5th tour guiding competition. For the first 3 years, in the first year, we were the champion for the tour guiding competition. On the second year, we were still the champion. And on the third year, we were still the champion. So for 3 consecutive straight years, back to back to back championships for the University of San Agustin for our tour guiding competition. So this is participated by universities in Panay area as well, Central Philippine University, West Visayas State University, universities from Aklan, from Antique, Panay-wide. So we are always emerging to be at the top of all these universities in terms of tour guiding. Another competition that we just recently, that we won last academic year, it was a regional tour guiding, a regional quiz bee quiz bee competition. It was facilitated by the Department of Tourism Region 6, and our students won as the champion, emerged as the champion of all the universities in Western Visayas as well. So skills-wise and academics-wise based competitions, both our HM and EM programs are really emerging above the rest of the universities in Western Visayas. So for our alumni, again, I said this to you earlier for my lecture. For our alumni, I hope that the stories or the current status of our alumni would really inspire you to pursue a career in the tourism and hospitality industry, and of course to enroll in the University of San Agustin. So our alumni are not what they are right now if not because of the University of San Agustin. I myself is one of the alumni of the university, and I could truly attest to this. So here are some of our alumni that we have produced by far. First, we have Miss Chini De Leon. Miss Chini De Leon is a flight attendant for Philippine Airlines, an international flight attendant for Philippine Airlines. This is a photo of her at Eiffel Tower in Paris. So that's one, Miss Chini De Leon. She graduated batch 2017. And not less than a year or a year more so, she was already employed as a PAL international flight attendant. Next alumna that we have is Ma'am Edeline Villanueva. She is a customer service professional at Emirates Airlines in Dubai, Saudi Arabia. So our graduates are really international caliber. Next, we have Mr. Rodmerk Sipasio. He is the front office supervisor of Injap Tower Hotel here in Iloilo City. Also, some of our successful alumni in their own field is Mr. If you know this, if you have gone, or if we have viewers right now who are from Antique, if you know this particular resort, Kawa Inn in Tibiao, Antique, the owner of that particular nationally famous attraction or resort is none other than one of our alumni, Mr. Mike Pineda, the owner of Kawa Inn in Tibiao, Antique. So again, our alumni are not only employers, but they are also employees rather, but they are also business owners. In addition to that, some of our successful alumni as well include, we have my batchmate, my classmate in college. We have Miss Kesha Los Bañez, a flight attendant of Cebu Pacific Air. And one of our successful alumni as well is Miss Sarah Jane Sormion. She is a flight attendant for Qatar, international flight attendant for Qatar Airways. So those are only some. The alumni, when they will see this presentation, they will be angry at me because I haven't included all of them. So to my manangs and manos watching this live, my apologies for not including all of you. Again, we don't have the luxury of time, so I only selected a few who I know would be very happy to share their stories here. And we are present on major social media platforms, so please connect with us. Connect with us on our official Facebook page. You can connect with us on Facebook via Department of Hospitality Management, University of San Agustin. That's our photo there and our Facebook name. We are also on Instagram. Yes, we have our Instagram account. You can search USA_depth of host management. That is USA_Delta Echo Papa Tango Oscar Foxtrot Hotel Oscar Sierra Papa Mama Golf, Mama Tango. So that is our official username on Instagram. We post all of our major activities there. As you can see in the photo, last December, our student leaders facilitated their Christmas activities all via virtual. So they had their TikTok there, they had their poem writing there, they had their what else? Slogan making, poster making contest there, all held online. It was very successful as well. And you can also connect with us via our official email address. If you have further concerns that you are shy to voice out here on our Facebook Live and our Zoom conference, you can send me an email, usa-depthm@usa.edu.ph, or you can also send me a direct email through my personal, through my university email. That's likalina@usa.edu.ph. So far, those are just some of the major things that you have to know about the BSHM and BSTM programs. And before I conclude, Ma'am Haya, I hope that we can have questions. Or if they have questions, I hope that we can have that in a while. But before I proceed to the open forum, this is always the question I am always getting. Every time I introduce to people about my course, about my undergraduate course in college, they will always ask me, why hospitality and tourism? They will always ask me, nga nag-hospitality management ka, or why is it nga nag-tourism management ka? And you know, to break the stereotypes, my simple, concise answer to that is, why not hospitality and tourism? So as simple as that, why not hospitality and tourism? So again, I'm thrilled, I am ecstatic to see all of you as future freshmen in the University of San Agustin. Spread the word about the programs, spread the word about the Department of Hospitality Management. Again, connect with us via our official social media accounts. And I could not again wait to see all of you to be part of the university. And I am thrilled to call you in few months' time as Augustinians, as Comerciantes. So with that, this is Usapan 2021 of the Department of Hospitality Management.